Guys, what's up? Just a real quick video before Night of Champions. Yeah, I'm doing this on my phone. Don't really want to set up the vlog and stuff just for a real quick short video. I'm doing Night of Champions predictions today. WWE Night of Champions is on later on tonight. I'll be watching it probably sometime tomorrow. I gotta work in the morning, so probably watching it sometime later. Anyway, pre-show we got Neville and the Lucha Dragons versus the Cosmic Wasteland, which is Stardust and the Ascension. I don't really care about this match. It's going to be a decent match because of Stardust and the Neville and the Lucha Dragons. I'm not a huge guy who's up on the Ascension. They were good in NXT, but they're not doing so well now. I'm going to say Neville over Lucha Dragons, but this match really has no bearings on anything. First match, I think, is I'm going to do it pay-per-view ordered what I think is going to be on. Rollins Cena for the U.S. title. Now I'm thinking Rollins is going to retain here. But he's going to go, and I'm going a little bit different about this. He's going to go long. This match is going to be brutal. And right after the match, right, oh god, I just forgot. Sheamus, I just forgot his name. Sheamus is going to come out and cash in right there. I don't think he's going to do it after the Sting match. I think he's going to do it right after the Cena Rollins match. Because he's going to see Rollins is super defeated. He doesn't want to give him a chance to rest up and then later have a different match that might not be as brutal just because we know how old Sting is. That's going to be Sheamus' logic. That's going to be WWE's logic of how they're going to book it later on, or how they're going to explain why he did it there. But Rollins is going to beat Sheamus. He's going to defeat Sheamus, but he's going to, again, it's going to be a rough match. Right, Sheamus is thinking he's going to run and get the 1, 2, 3, and he's not. Rollins is going to show that he's the bigger man. Right after that, explosive match. Kind of calm the crowd down a little bit. We got a Ziggler-Rusev match. This storyline with Summer Rae and Lana and all this going back and forth, and nobody really cares at all. I can't tell you who won the last match these guys fought, so I'm going to say Rusev wins over Ziggler, but this is not a match that really matters. Next match I'm looking for, Reigns and Ambrose and mystery partner, who I think is probably going to be Kane. I know it's unfortunate. I think it's going to be Kane. He's going to come out and support Reigns and Ambrose, and he's going to strip away his connection with the Authority, and he's just going to be Kane, masked Kane, and he's going to go against the Authority, much like Reigns and Ambrose kind of do already, versus the Wyatts, Luke Harper, Braun Strowman or something. Bray Wyatt. And I say Reigns and Ambrose, it's time for them to get over on the Wyatts here. This is, maybe the ref gets knocked out and some weapons get involved or something. There's going to be some shenanigans in this match. And it's going to be a good match. The last time they fought was a good match, but the Wyatts got over on them. The Wyatts keep getting over on them. I think it's about time that the faces win this match. Coming up after that, another Slobberknocker of a match. I'm not sure if this one or the next one I'm going to mention is going to be on next, but Ryback Owens. Now Ryback, I'm not big on Ryback. He had a staph infection. We didn't really see him for a long time. I feel like he's only defended his Intercontinental Championship once since Elimination Chamber. Maybe he's defended it twice, but again, he's not really memorable. I know the whole Feed Me More, Goldberg sort of thing he's got going for him, but he's not great on the microphone, and he's just kind of a boring character. Whereas Kevin Owens, whether or not Kevin Dunn and Vince McMahon see him as the top performer, I know Triple H and Stephanie McMahon see him as the top performer, I see him as a top performer, and he should be given that Intercontinental title. He should win the Intercontinental Championship and bring legitimacy back to that title. I know Ryback was trying it, and so was Daniel Bryan, but we need someone who's good on the microphone. Even if he's a heel, we need someone who's good on the microphone. We need someone who can go long matches. We've seen Kevin Owens beat Cena cleanly, and that's not something in his debut match, nonetheless, and that's not something that happens every single day. So I'm definitely thinking that he's gonna win the Intercontinental Championship and have a long dominant reign. Speaking of long dominant reigns, we got Nikki Bella and we got Charlotte. Now Nikki Bella is now won or surpassed AJ Lee's record of longest Divas champion, so we can throw that away. I know Charlotte technically got the win on Raw, but it was Brie Bella because they did their little twin magic, twin swappy crap that nobody really cares about. Nikki Bella's been champion for way too long, and nobody has cared. She's defended it like 4 times over this like 300-day reign. It's time to put the belt on Charlotte. If she doesn't, the Divas Revolution is dead. To quote What Culture. Then we got that's match 5. I'm thinking match 6 right before the main event. I'm hoping this is a late match. New Day and the Dudley Boys. This is gonna be a great match. I say New Day win it over the Dudleys, however, and here's my reason why. Dudleys are gonna get their 10th title. They're gonna win the tag titles one more time. Right? It's pretty much guaranteed at this point that they're gonna become the 10-time WWE champions. They're the most decorated tag team champion of all time. They've signed a multi-year contract. There's no reason why they're not going to give them the titles. But at the same time, if you take the titles off New Day, it's going to make it so their reign doesn't really matter. I know they're 2-time champs already, but they've only had the titles like a combined maybe 3 months. So it's not really like a long reign that they've had. So I think the New Day beat the Dudleys in a shenanigans way. And not only that, obviously the Dudleys are going to win, but they should not win at Night of Champions. They should win possibly at TLC, possibly Survivor Series, something later down the line, but they should win in a tables match. That should be where this goes. The New Day and Dudleys continue their feud until there's a tables match in which the Dudley Boys win, obviously. Now, this could be New Day against the Dudleys. It could be New Day, Dudleys, Lucha Dragons, the Ascension. It could be a bunch of tag teams. Maybe we get Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy called up. And we put like 4 tag teams in a tag team elimination style match with tables, and it gets down to the New Day and the Dudley Boys, and that's where the Dudley Boys finally get their win. And then we got the main event, Rollins Sting. Now, as I said earlier, Rollins has had a hell of a match against Cena at this point. Rollins has had a hell of a match against Sheamus at this point. So Rollins is already a defeated man. He's won both of his matches so far, but he is tired. He is worn out, which is a good reason as to why Sting, who at 56 years of age shouldn't even be challenging for the title, but it's a good reasoning as to why Sting would be able to beat Rollins. If it was just Sting, Rollins, immediately, if that was like the only match that Rollins had to fight that night, then there's no reason that they should book it Sting beats Roman Reigns. Sting beats Seth Rollins. But because Rollins at this point has already had a long match against Cena, another match against Sheamus, he's just so defeated and worn out that he physically can't go against the fresh Sting. And that's where Sting wins the WWE Championship. Now, as far as how long he keeps it, he might keep it until, we got Hell in a Cell next. He might only keep it a month. Rollins might win it back, or someone else might win it back. But Sting needs to win that title. Okay? He's had one match in WWE against Triple H, which he lost at WrestleMania. And if they want to do a Sting takeover, or they just want another Sting match, it's going to look bad if Sting has lost. So Sting loses at Night of Champions. The next match he's booked in, it might be Triple H, it might be The Undertaker. They're not going to want Sting to lose to The Undertaker if that is a match that they're going to go with. Now, they're probably not going to go with it. But booking Sting to win something is going to show that there's no hard feelings between WCW and WWE. That's a big reason why Triple H beat Sting, was because they didn't want to show respect to the former company. Which is wrong. A lot of people believe Sting should have gone over. So Sting should go over, get the championship, and then he's pretty much guaranteed his Hall of Fame. Anyway, and that is it for Night of Champions. I don't think there's going to be any other weird shenanigans or anything else that crops up. It's going to be a pretty standard show, but some good matches. Cena Rollins is going to be good. Ziggler Rusev is going to be okay. Both guys can perform really well, but I don't think either guy is really into this feud that they're in. New Day Dudleys, that's going to be an amazing match. Ryback Owens is going to be amazing. The Shield, essentially, versus the Wyatts is going to be a good match. And Rollins Sting could go the distance and be something entertaining. So it's not like it's not going to be an unentertaining pay-per-view. It's not going to be so much of a surprising pay-per-view. Where can you watch it? You can watch it on Sky Sports. You can watch it on the WWE Network, obviously. I'm sure there's other pay-per-view outlets in the U.S. That you can watch it on. If not, like I said, the WWE Network. Over here, it starts at like 1 a.m., but like I said, I got work in the morning, so I'm not going to be watching it live. Otherwise, I'd be live tweeting, live blogging with you guys at Edible Monks if you're looking for my Twitter handle. But anyway, let me know what you think about the predictions. See if you think that's what it's going to go with. Let me know what you guys are going to predict for the show. And don't forget to watch it live tonight on the WWE Network. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for much more WWE news and video game news in general. Thank you so much.